The United States could soon impose new travel restrictions on citizens from 41 countries, including Pakistan and Bhutan, as part of Donald Trump's ongoing immigration crackdown. His administration is considering a fresh set of visa bans which could prevent people from these nations from traveling to the US for work, study, or even tourism. This move is part of Trump's broader effort to tighten border security and limit immigration, a policy stance that has been central to his presidency. On January 28th, he signed an executive order demanding stricter security screening for all the foreigners seeking entry into the US. And now, a new proposal suggests that dozens of countries could face full or even partial visa bans if their governments do not meet US security standards. According to a leaked internet memo, 41 countries on the list are divided into three categories. The first category includes 10 countries such as Afghanistan, Iran, Syria, Cuba, and North Korea, which could face a complete suspension of all US visas. This means that citizens from these countries might be entirely banned from entering the US regardless of the purpose of their travel. The second category includes 5 countries: Eritrea, Haiti, Laos, Myanmar, and South Sudan, that may face partial suspension affecting tourist and student visas while allowing some other type of visas. The third and largest category includes 26 countries, including Pakistan and Bhutan, that are currently on a watch list. These nations have been given 60 days to improve their security measures, particularly in vetting travelers or risk facing similar visa restriction. Let me tell you that Trump's administration argues that this particular move is necessary to protect national security. Officials claim that certain governments do not properly screen travelers, increasing the risk of criminals or potential terrorists entering the US. Trump has been vocal about this particular stance on immigration and border security, and his new policy aligns with broader agenda. The proposal also follows Trump's previous travel ban back in 2017, which targeted Muslim-majority countries, and it was upheld by the US Supreme Court in 2018. His latest executive order suggests that his new ban could be even broader, affecting a wider range of countries and imposing tougher restrictions. Although let me tell you that the list is not yet final, and officials like the US Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, still needs to approve it. The potential impact of such a ban is significant. If implemented, it would make travel to the US much more difficult for citizens from these particular countries, affecting families, businesses, and students. For South Asians, specifically those in India, this decision could have indirect consequences maybe. Many Indians have family members in Bhutan or Pakistan also, and a visa suspension can make it harder for them to visit or reunite. Additionally, Indian businesses that rely on trade and partnership in affected countries may experience disruption. The US remains one of India's largest economic partners, and stricter visa policy could slow down business operations, affecting cross-border trade. The proposal has sparked debates, with critics arguing that such bans disappropriately target non-Western countries and could lead to diplomatic tension. Many believe that this move is less about security and more about restricting immigration from specific regions. Governments of the 41 listed countries are expected to push back against the restrictions, attempting to prove that they meet US security requirements. In the meantime, legal challenges and protests against the potential ban are also likely if the policy is finalized. The Trump administration has until March 21st to finalize the list, and until then, affected countries will be under pressure to demonstrate compliance with the US security standards. If the ban goes through, it could have widespread consequences for international travelers, businesses, and students, making US visa approval even more challenging. While nothing is certain yet, those from the listed countries could stay updated, as their ability to travel to the US may soon be at risk.